Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
How many submitted homework? 7 questions yesterday I've sent.
Ma'am, done, but didn't.
Ma'am, I have doubt in few questions.
Doubt in one question.
Okay. Yes, which one?
On the first one, this third one, and the fourth one.
Ma'am, third one.
Let me open. One second, I will open. Not able to open. Oh, open. Wait. Question number? First one. What's the question number? First one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let x be any point on the side BC of triangle ABC if XM and XN are drawn parallel to BA and CA respectively, meeting CA and BA in M and N respectively. MN meets BC produced in T. Actually, it should be CB produced. So first triangle ABC. So this is triangle ABC. If XM and XN are drawn parallel to BA, XM is parallel to BA. That means it is here. XM. And XN is drawn parallel to AC. This is XN. It is meeting CA and BA, CA and BA in point M and N. Then MN meets BC produce MN. So we have to produce it meet BC produced in point T at point T. This is a point T. Prove that Tx square is equal to TB into TC. We have given this line is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. So we have to use similarity of triangles. So first BN is parallel to MX. BN parallel to XM. So which triangles are similar? If the two lines are parallel. In triangle here, big one we can take TXM BN parallel to XM. So two triangles are similar. What are those?
Ma'am, triangle TXM and triangle TCM.
TCM is not coming in this. BN is parallel to XM. C point is not coming.
TBN and TMX.
TBN similar to triangle TXM. So this part, don't forget this part. If this line is parallel to this line, then upper triangle is similar to the full triangle. Always this, don't remember any time. Now in this here, BN is parallel to XM. So therefore the upper part is TBN triangle and TXM triangles are similar, the whole triangle. So therefore ratio is TB by TX is equal to BN by XM. is equal to Tn by Tm. Give this equation 1. Now again Xn is parallel to Cm. Then which triangle similarity? Xn parallel to Cm. Then which triangles are similar?
XNB and ABC.
Xn B. Why Xn B will come?
EXN and TCM.
TXN similar to triangle TCM by AA similarity, corresponding angles. So take the ratios. TX by TC is equal to XN by CM is equal to TN by TM. Here is also Tn by Tm. This is also Tn by Tm. So that means any one which we need, Tx square we need. So this ratio and this ratio we can take it equal, because both these ratios are equal to Tn by Tm. So from 1 and 2 we can write as Tb by Tx is equal to Tx by Tc. Then cross multiply. Tx into Tx, Tx square is equal to Tb into Tc. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Next one.
Ma'am, third one.
The side BC of triangle ABC is bisected at D. This is here you have to prove properly the similarity. I have not shown. I have only written the triangle similar. So you have to show angle B and angle X are equal corresponding angles, and angle N and angle M are equal corresponding angles in this first part. And in the second part also X and C are corresponding angles. Full angle TNX and TMC are corresponding angles. Or angle T you can take common angle. So ABC triangle, B is, this is A, D is midpoint of BC, O is any point on in AD, O is any point on AD, then BO and CO produce meet AC, BO is meet at AC, and AB in point E and F. This is A point E, and CO meets F. Respectively, AD is produced to X, so that D is the midpoint of OX, O to X. So here is point X, so that this line and this line is equal. OD and DO is equal, so that D will become midpoint. Prove that AO is to OX. AO is to OX is equal to AF is equal to AB. So for that we need to join DX. So here D is the midpoint, so BD is equal to DC. Join CX also. Here BOCX, it is a quadrilateral in which OD is equal to DX and BD is equal to DC. What does this mean? Yes. Switch on your video.
It's a rectangle.
No, it cannot be rectangle.
Rhombus.
Rhombus. Sides are equal. You know OB, OC, CX, BX.
Parallel.
Diagonals of the quadrilateral bisect each other. This means it is a parallelogram. So OBXC is a parallelogram. So therefore opposite sides are parallel. So OC parallel to BX. OC means it is OF. So when OF is parallel to BX, now take triangle ABX. In this, OF is parallel to BX. So therefore, AF by this one, then triangle AF by AB, AF by AB we have to take it. So AF now triangle. So therefore now it is FO is parallel to BX. So you can take similarity. AFO triangle and ABX triangles are similar. We have proved OF parallel to BX. So can you tell angle AFO similar to triangle ABX? Can you tell? Just now we have seen the property. So therefore ratio, take ratio. AF by AB is equal to first and last letter AO by AX. Clear? And show that FE is parallel to BC. How to prove now? How can we prove FE is parallel to BC?
Same way we can do for AE and EC. And then we
So you
can
can use BPT theorem here. So OF is parallel to BX. So therefore you can say that is AF by FB is equal to AO by OX by BPT theorem. We are not using similarity. And similarly here opposite side. So BO is parallel to XC. So therefore OE is parallel to XC. So therefore what the BPT we can write? BPT for OE parallel to XC. So what is the BPT ratio? Yes, anyone? Open up fast.
AE by EC is equals to AO by OF.
AE by EC is equal to AO by OX. So both are equal. So therefore AF by FP is equal to AE by EC. Therefore by converse BPT, AF by FP, FE and BC are parallel. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, will the diagrams for this one?
Diagram?
Like for this one, will there be a diagram?
You will not get diagram. So whatever the question I've given, that is a question.
Okay.
Diagram is not given. Diagram explanation is given in the question. After 3, which one?
The fourth one.
Second exercise. Last question. Last but one question of NCRT. Open up. NCRT second exercise, ninth question. What is given?
ABCD is a trapezium in which AP is parallel to DC. Its diagonals intersect each other at point O. Show that AO by BO is equals to CO by DO. So we need to draw the parallel line.
You can directly use the similarity between these two. Use similarity and take ratios and then substitute values.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, AOB triangle. Now this is the same one as the third one, first part here. Sorry, second part, third exercise. Yeah, here you have shown the same thing. In triangle OAB and OCD, you have proved similar. Then you can take the ratios. What you got? OA by OC is equal to OB by OD, and values of AO, OB, OC, OD they have given in the question. Substitute them and cross multiply. Fifth and sixth have you been solved?
Sixth have done.
Sixth, doubt. Through the midpoint M of side CD of parallelogram ABCD. Parallelogram is ABCD. A, B, C, D. M is the midpoint of CD. Of parallelogram. No, we will take it CD here. CD, we will take it here. This is B. CD's midpoint is M. A line BM is drawn intersecting AC. BM is drawn intersecting AC in L. Intersecting AC in L and AD produced. So AD we have to produce in E. Prove that EL is 2BL. EL is equal to 2BL. Now yes, here first we have to show BC and DE equal. Now how to show congruency? We have to show between BMC triangle. Triangle BMC, we have to prove congruent to triangle EMD. They have already given CM is equal to DM, angle M vertically opposite angle, and angle B is equal to angle E. So AAS criteria, these two triangles are congruent. So therefore DE is equal to BC. So therefore BC is equal to DE. But BC is equal to AD also. So therefore AD is equal to DE, right? So AD, so this is AD and this is DE, both are equal, right? So that means what we can say, it is BC and AE. So BC is equal to DE, AD, all three are equal to each other. So what is AE then? AD plus DE, and this is also equal to BC. BC plus BC, that is 2BC. AE is equal to 2BC. Can we write like this one? Now what is the ratio of BC by AE? Is 1 by 2. So keep this as equation 1. Now take triangle BLC and ALE. Triangle BLC and triangle ELA. They are similar. Reason, alternate interior angles. This angle is equal to this angle because the BC parallel to AD. Alternate interior angles and angle B and angle E are equal. So therefore, BLC and ELA are similar by A similarity. So take the ratio. BL by EL is equal to BC by AE. BL first two letters by EL first two letters. BC by AE. So we have already got BC by AE value as 1 by 2. So this ratio is 1 by 2. Then cross multiply these two. EL to BL. Clear? Is this clear? First you have to prove congruency, then find the ratio of BC and AE, and then similarity. Clear? All 7 question done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question, write it down, one more question. ABCD is a trapezium or trapezium with AB parallel to DC. AB parallel to DC. Diagonal AC and BDE bisects at intersect at O. Proof. Try. Area theorem, you have to use it here. First prove similarity, and then first part you can solve by area of similar triangle ratio theorem. What happened, Charan?
Ma'am, I'm doing the
Second part. AOB and DOC, that area you calculated, what's the value you got this one as? Yes, area of AOB by area of COD is equal to
36 by 64.
OA by OC whole square you got.
9 by 16.
36 by 64. That is 4 9s are 4 16s are. You got this one? Now, you have proved this triangle AOB and COD. Ratio will be, they are similar triangles. So therefore, OA by OC is equal to AB by CD. This is, I don't think so needed, not needed. Leave it. Okay, now we have to calculate. Now first part you have calculated, but what about the second part? Now AOD and COD, these two triangles, we can't prove they are similar. We don't know anything to prove similarity. So what we have to do, we have to draw perpendicular from D P. DP is perpendicular to AC. Okay. Now use the normal area property, area formula. Area of AOD by area of DOC is equal to half into base. What is the base for AOD? AO into perpendicular is DP, half into BC, B into H. For DOC, half into base is OC, into height is also DP. So DP cancelled, half cancel. So ratio of AOD by DOC is AO by OC, and AO by OC is 6 by 8, that is 3 by 4. Clear? Clear how to solve this?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. These are the all questions from this chapter. You have any doubt in this chapter? You have to practice the number of questions we have solved. You have to practice all the questions. First, NCRT, each and every question of NCRT, solved, unsolved, everything should be clear. Okay. After that, these questions, RD Sharma questions. First is all NCRT questions should be clear to you. Each and every NCRT question is important. And the theorems. Now you have theorem BPT is, earlier it was 4. Now out of 4 they have removed 2. Area theorem proving and converse Pythagoras theorem proving, now they have removed. So you have 2 compulsory questions. Out of those 2, one will be there. One is the BPT and the second one is Pythagoras theorem. So out of these 2, any one of them will be asked for 4 marks. It will be there compulsory 101% in your main exam. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other doubts in this chapter you have? No doubt?
Ma'am,
Yes.
if you prove similarity of the triangle by BPT, then you can't take the part by whole, right? The ratio.
Similarity by BPT you are not proving.
Ma'am, I
BPT.
mean ma'am, by BPT you prove the 2 triangles similar, right?
No, we cannot prove. We have to take this one part you are telling, right? This one just now we have done. This I've asked you to tell.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry,
No,
that
no.
one.
This is A similarity,
Okay, ma'am.
not by BPT. A, D, E, and this is BC. This is not BPT. By BPT, if we know AD by DB and AE by EC ratios are equal, then we can say that is DE parallel to BC. And if these two lines are parallel, then we can prove ADE triangle and ABC triangle similar by this angle is equal to this angle, corresponding angle. This angle is equal to this angle by corresponding angles, or angle A is common angle. So by A similarity, these two triangles are proved similar.
Okay, ma'am.
But using BPT, if DE parallel to BC, so by BPT, you can't write AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. That you can't write.
Yes, ma'am was asking it.
So by BPT, you cannot write the ratio AD by AB. When you are writing the reason as BPT, you have to write only AD by DB and AE by EC. Clear? To prove the whole side ratio, you have to prove similarity. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The teachers will cut marks if you have written reason as BPT and you have written the ratio as AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. Then you will lose mark. Clear? Clear. Triangle, you have to practice. You have to practice many more things for triangles. This is not, you find it is okay. Fine, I will work on. NCRT only one need to work out now. So in NCRT also count the number of questions. How many are there? Every exercise, 5 exercise you have to work on. First exercise, 10 questions. Second exercise, 16 questions. Third exercise, 8 questions. Fourth exercise, 17 questions. Fifth exercise, approx 9 questions. So these many questions, and then solved ones. Apart from that, the solved questions. So of this question, these all important questions, and the questions we have taken last class, extra questions, and this one, this today's question, what we have done. This I have given worksheet. All those questions are very important questions. Clear? There are few questions are there, but those are somewhat more tough that is not needed to work at this stage. But yes, I will explain you those also. But it needs time. Right now, beginning, I will not. First, you work on that. We will take the test of that. And then after that, I will explain you some difficult questions are there. So that we will work out afterwards, not now. Okay, 4 markers, some questions are there. Till now, they have not asked. But yes, you need to know those questions. Those are from exemplar. Last exercise of exemplar. Some questions are important. Okay. So practice these questions. Then the next chapter, we will start the next chapter, coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, you have only 2 parts left out now. Coordinate geometry chapter, there are actually earlier it was 3 parts, now there are only 2 parts. One is distance formula and the second one is section formula. Here there are no graphs. In this part there are no graphs. Only solving questions are there. So first we are starting with distance formula. Distance formula actually tells us about how to find out the distance between 2 points on the coordinate axis. So if any coordinate axis, Cartesian plane, if the point is, this is x-axis, minus x, y, and this is minus y. So now there is a point A anywhere and point B is here and whose coordinates are known. Suppose B is x2, y2 and A's coordinates are x1, y1. We can calculate the distance between them by the formula called as distance formula. Now how to calculate that? So distance formula, that is AB distance is equal to difference of x coordinates x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula the distance formula has. So distance AB we can calculate by this formula by taking the square root of difference of x coordinates square plus difference of y coordinates and squaring it and adding them. So that is the distance. Now how we get this formula? From where we got this formula? For that we will draw it again. This is point A, coordinates, and this is point B, x2, y2. Okay. So now see, first listen and then do it. So here A's is, what's the value at this position? This is a perpendicular. So what is the value this here? Coordinate of A is x1, y1. So what is the point here at this position? This is x axis and this is y axis. So this value will be, if the coordinate is 3, 2. So that means what is the point on x axis?
0.
Is 3. So that is not coordinate on the value of on x. That is will be 3. That means x coordinate. So here is also this value will be x1. Right? Now on this point perpendicular, this value will be, what's this value?
Y1.
y1.
If this is a coordinate axis, if this point is A 3, 2, how you are drawn A 3, 2? From this side 1, 2, 3. From 3 you are drawn upward perpendicular. So this is point 3 and this is y axis is y coordinate is 2. So that means this value will be 2. So these two you have joined, no? The same for x1 and y1. If A's coordinates is x1 and y1, that means x1 comes from the x-axis and y1 value comes from the y-axis. Wherever those two intersect there, that is the coordinates x1, y1, right? Now similar way B. So this value will be x2 and this value is y2. Now draw perpendicular on this value. This is C. So now this is point A, this is point B and this is point C. So ABC is a right triangle. So to calculate AB distance, we have to find out the hypotenuse. So for hypotenuse, we have to use Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. Now for that, we need to know AC distance. So what is the AC distance?
x2 minus x1.
Here this value is x2 and this value is x1. So that means how much is distance between C and A? The difference of these two, that is x2 minus x1 is AC. AC will be x2 minus x1. And what is BC? B is at value y2, C is at value y1. So BC distance will be y2 minus y1, right? So now use Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So AC square is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the value AB square. So what is AB? This is AB square is this. So AB will be square root of it. Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Clear from where this formula came? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this chapter has a questions to find out the distances. Coordinates are given and you have to calculate the distances between them. Just like point A is given, first write down this part, distance formula. Done? The first question based on this is find distance between -6, 7 and B -1, -5. A and B coordinates have been given. We have to calculate the distance between them. So AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So what is the x2 minus x1? x2 means any one of them consider as x1 and any one of them consider as x2. So I will consider the first one as x1. -6 minus of -1 whole square plus 7 minus of minus 5 whole square. So this is equal to square root of minus 6 plus 1 whole square plus 7 plus 5 whole square. This is equal to minus 6 plus 1 is 5. 5 square is 25. Minus 5 square is 25. And 7 plus 5, 12. 12 square is 144. So this is equal to square root of 169. That is equal to 13 units. Second, find out A is 6, 4. B is 5 minus 2. Try to find out.
I'm done. Is it row 37?
Yes, right.
And third one, is it 6?
Yes, right.